Loyalty over royalty, I know the vibes. Whooped it. I'm outside of some movie. Blue cheese.
So what's it gonna be, friends? You going for a big dunk? Or is it gonna be a long-range bucket kind of a day? You decide. Then, send us your best plays on social media using the hashtag 2KTVWow, and you just might be featured on 2KTV. Thanks, everyone. Keep racking those highlights. I'll see you in your next Nets game in NBA 2K23. Peace out.
Earlier in the show, we had a My NBA era draft, and now it's time to simulate the first season. Give me the rundown of your team. We'll start with you, Danny.
All right. Well, overall, I'm pretty psyched because everyone is fearful of Shaquille O'Neal at this point of his career. He's going to be absolutely dominant, and I can kick out to all kinds of shooters from Antoine Walker to Glenn Rice to Cuttino Mobley, and Jason Williams is going to be throwing flashy passes to all of them. So, yeah, I'm feeling pretty great, and I'm psyched to see who comes out on top of this sim.
And Rodney?
For my New York Knicks, my foundation pieces are Kevin Garnett and Mike Bibby, and I surrounded them with some solid shooting from Anthony Peeler and Eddie Jones.
Well, my team, the Golden State Warriors, are run by Tracy McGrady, and then I've got some key pieces around him with Kenyon Martin and Lamar Odom. But don't forget about veteran leadership. A 39-year-old Hakeem Olajuwon, a 32-year-old Sean Kemp, and a 31-year-old Penny Hardaway. They're going to show these guys the ropes to win the title.
Well, of course, with the #1 overall pick, we have to build around Kobe. So I gave him Big Z to run some pick and rolls. And then the people around the perimeter, you guys are going to have a problem with. I feel really good about this team defensively. So this is going to be an interesting one.
Blake.
Well, it all starts with Tim Duncan. I built around him. Rip Hamilton.
Well, Grant, we've seen the NBA evolve quite a bit since your playing days. How do you think you'd be used in today's game versus when you played?
Well, BA, with the spacing.
Miami going with an almost entire new group here. Yurt Sevens checked in for Dedmon. Strus comes in for Butler. Oladipo's checked in for Hero. And Vincent is subbed in for Lowry. Reed's checked in for Minnesota. MP comes in for Prince. On the court for Minnesota. At the forward spots, it's Edwards and Towns. MP is out there with D'Angelo Russell. And it's Reed in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. MP shot is off. The Heat with the lead. We've got 1:55 left in the first. On the wing, Strus. Covered by Towns. Here's Adebayo. Edwards pulls it in.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Towns gets the bucket.
Aggressive play by Towns on the glass. Recapturing possession so he can take it right back up.
Pass to Strus. And here's Oladipo, covered by MP. Towns against Oladipo. Basket's good.
Good job by Victor on that one, scoring despite getting whacked. I love how he maintained his balance on that shot.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
The aggressive take there to get inside. They're looking to make things happen to try and take control of this game.
There's 53 seconds left in the first. And Adebayo, the bucket, on the assist by Oladipo. Adebayo's got his second basket of the game. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt. It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
Pass to Strus. Here's Vincent. Good work defensively by Towns.
Perfect timing to rise up and challenge the shot inside.
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously. Not just...
Substitution here for Miami. Dedmon's checked in for Yurt 7. Butler comes in for Bam Adebayo. Tyler Hero's checked in for Oladipo. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Vincent.
And they seem to have a hard time picking good shots in the first quarter, but it's all coming together now for them here.
Think about well-constructed teams and themes that go with that. The Miami Heat certainly leap to mind. Their front office has just done a great job of assembling a deep roster that fits their mentality.
Lowry and Hero are the backcourt. Dwayne Dedmon is out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Strus in at small forward. That's the group. In the game for the Heat. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Lowry against Russell. Throws it up high. And the lob disrupted. Not to be.
Oh, that's some pesky defense. Should have thought twice before attempting that pass.
And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a three-point play here. Going to the line for one. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats. How the hustle game has been going for Minnesota.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
The tally on the offensive rebounds right now has been really impressive. They've just been in the right spot at the right time and getting those putbacks.
Hero for three. Here's Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
Right now, Jimmy is playing with no let-up, attacking and relentless.
From deep, MP counted from distance. MP's got 9.
Have to get out on him. He'll burn you from there repeatedly.
Hero, the pass to Strus. Back to Hero. It's stolen by MP. It's a one-on-one situation. Shot is good by Edwards.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, Miami is very efficient. Coach Spoelstra said, quote, you want to maximize your offense in all the different ways in your menu without feeling like you're taking turns. I don't think anyone would say that about our team. They're an unselfish group that likes sharing the ball, and they enjoy each other's success. Brian?
Allie, thank you. Going all in. That was the 2K drive. Well worth a second look.
I love it. Making their own luck. You don't want to let off the gas with the lead. Continue to make things happen.
Hero, the pass to Dedmon. And again, another missed shot. Well, the Timberwolves shooting 47% on this one. Looking efficient.
It's not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
Adebayo's checked in for Lowry. The Timberwolves also with a sub. Karl Anthony Towns has checked in for Brent. Hero on the wing. We've got 1:08 left in the first half. Outside Strus. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's stolen by MP. And now the T-Wolves on the break. The pull-up. Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
It's just so great to see a big man busted up the court like Towns here. I mean, getting into position for the points on the move. Wow, incredible.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over.
They're just giving away a run right now. The question is, can they stop the tide?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a fourth? I'm not sure.
A different look for Miami. Yurt Sevens checked in. And so it's Minnesota finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. And it's all due.
That's right. It's T-shirt time. That's the end of the first half with a score. Your Miami Heat 36. The Timberwolves 44.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Prince in at the 3 slot. You know, some have said those old school power forwards, guys like Charles Oakley, they're becoming outdated. You see that, Grant?
Well, first of all, the physicality in the game is no more. The way Oakley would hit you and bruise you, you can't do that in today's game. And guys like Oakley are now playing the 5.
Making a change here. Strus has checked in. McDaniels is checked in for the Timberwolves. MP comes in for Prince. Here's Adebayo. Uses the glass on the layup. Adebayo's got 8 points.
Well, around the rim, Bam Adebayo makes so many things happen because he's so athletic. Well, he's using the force, but in the worst way possible right now. He just needs to dial it back and look to work the ball around the floor to his teammates. Leader of the 2019 Raptors championship team, Kyle Lowry, winning in those finals as the point guard. It just took his career and confidence to another level.
Lowry and the Raptors made their first finals in 2019 and facing that Warriors team that was presenting itself as a dynasty.
And man, Lowry was terrific in that series. I think he put to bed a lot of playoff demons that might have been haunting him. 7 assists per game, barely any turnovers, going up against Steph, really earning that ring and solidifying his place in the league.
And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up, an opportunity at a three-point play. A different look for Miami. Oladipo's checked in for Strus, and Vincent is subbed in for Lowry. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Pass to Vincent. MP against Hero. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out trying to win this game.
Miami trailing. Oladipo outside. To the wing, right side. Plenty of space. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
Yeah, those possessions like zombies staying alive out there, courtesy of Bam Adebayo.
Outside Edwards. Now here's Russell, guarded closely. Edwards, a pass to MP. He buries it from 3. MP's got 8 points in the quarter.
And in the second half here, they're shooting a terrific percentage from 3.
Pass to Vincent. Oladipo outside. To the middle. And there's Hero on the assist from Oladipo. Oladipo's got 3 assists tonight. Minnesota has gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. Russell, the pass to MP. And another 3 from Minnesota.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
Oladipo outside. Hero for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Towns has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Oh, it's stolen by Oladipo. Hero on the wing. From the arc. Pass. Is good with the setup from Oladipo. Oladipo's got 4 assists in the game.
Yeah, he can be just lethal from the perimeter. Even though he didn't get good looks in the first quarter, will that make right there? That could change things.
From deep, MP hits the trifecta. MP's got 14 points here in the second half.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Hero, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Since entering the league, Tyler Hero has had higher expectations for himself than anybody else. And with that kind of size as a guard and
Changes for Minnesota. Karl Anthony Towns has checked in for Anderson. MP comes in for Noel. And Russell is subbed in for McLaughlin. Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. They're losing by 3. 26 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game.
Oh, wow. His long-distance shooting was just on point this evening. When he crosses that half-court line, you better have a hand in his face or he'll make you pay.
Kyle Lowry's checked in for Miami. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Erik Spoelstra said to the team. He was calm, but confident. He asked them to be quicker getting to their offense and intense on D. He said, we're right there. We have to get some quick hitters and then pressure the ball. He knows they're low on time, but he sees a way back.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Here's Butler. The layup misses. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
And the Timberwolves call time here. They lead by 3. 15 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. They're just trying to hold on to this lead, Grant.
And right now, you just can't afford to be careless.
And he buries it.
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
A good look from MP. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
The defense better make sure they're sticking to all 4 other players, or else D'Angelo's going to find the open man.
That's the end of the game.
And so it's Minnesota with the W. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late, they showed how tough-minded they are as a team.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching tonight's game. We'll see you next time.
Goalie, bro. Say you about what you claiming and show me though. You going trying to toe to toe. Trench kid. Gotta run it up. If you thinking I'ma lose, then you never. Power gym and them is ooh, belly buttercup. Youngins on my city, keep it smooth just to sum it up. No security, you see me, but that doing it, that's why VVS is jumping while it's like a mosh pit. Really not, but I'm moving like I'm hot. Legal money coming in, I started off. Through everything I did is really no flogging. All my been going up, no dodging. And I'ma keep on coming with the heat, I'm hogging. Trench cake, glitter on a piece, stop sobbing. Pain, it defeats my noggin. If that ain't really your beef, stop siding. Say you try to run in these streets, stop hiding. Run it up, run it up, run it up. Real course, they be on that funny stuff. Rich and money, my wrist me on. I done came way too far, I can't it up. I got be honest with us. Hearing I walk inside, I be know the haters mad, they got enough of us. Run it up, 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 run it up. Run it up, 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 run it up. I just stack up that money, I run it up. Oh, love me, I run it up. What up? You gonna tell me my money? I run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up.
Double up, run it up, Lamborghini with the. Got them bands and I'm flexing, hold my muscle up. I'ma stand on the business when it's time to. I get paper in the morning when I'm waking up. Make my. Put my rats in the wall, now it's growing rust. Diamond chain get this swinging, they know it's us. They know it's me. Pinky ring get this singing like Jodeci. Double line, and it came with a notary. I see stars, I'm a star like it's supposed to be. Only way I can go to sleep. When my needed me about 100 P. Paddock on my wrist, a masterpiece. Put some diamonds on her and some double C. I'm up, kicking my like I won the World Cup. Kick it. Baby girl need a crush. Hunters keep coming, you know that's a must. If you talking money, then we can discuss.
Run it out, 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 run it out. Run it out, 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 run it out.
ready, folks. These two teams love pushing the ball. Greg, we could see a track meet tonight.
Two of the top fast break teams in.
Timberwolves making a change here. MP's checked in. This trip is his second to the free throw line in this one.
At the line for New Orleans, Billy Hernangomez. At the line for one.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. MP is out there with D'Angelo Russell, and it's Edwards in at the three, the small forward. Inside, here's MP, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. Minnesota shooting their first free throws tonight, the first trip to the stripe in this one.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for, around 80% on the season.
And he makes both free throws. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Cullen passes to Williamson. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Shot clock at 6. Here's Hernangomez. Gobert with the block.
This is why shooters always have an eye out for Rudy. And if you don't, this could be the result.
MP against Jones. They get it back. Lays it up off the glass. Gobert's got his second bucket.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Team foul.
Here's McCollum. He's a guy we see deliver on a nightly basis, averaging about 24.5 points a game.
And you can see they're struggling from the field.
Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. 5 on the clock. Baseline try. Good on the bucket.
Looking silky smooth there. I like watching Brandon Ingram use the mid-range area. This Pelicans team is interesting because they haven't been fully healthy. If they can keep everyone healthy, they can be a force.
Here's MP. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Health is at the top of the list, you're right. And about the Pelicans, Smitty, they've had some bad luck in recent years regarding injuries, haven't they?
Yeah, starting with Zion, Kevin, out most of last year, it really hurt them. But they got a lot of leadership on this team. If they can pull it all together, they'll be fine. Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
Edwards passes to Towns. MP. Gobert dishes to MP. Up and in on the lane. MP's got 6 points.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Willie Green had a few moments to share with me. This will be the first game this season against this team. He knows they're great rim protectors, but he doesn't want his guys to back down. He told them, push the action, stay confident. You may get one sent back. Don't let that deter you at all. So, Kevin, they're going to keep trying to be aggressive all game.
Thanks, David. No question with the defense they're facing tonight. Coach would like to see Greg them gain some early confidence.
Efficiency is key for them. Don't make the mistakes that turn defense into offense.
Those mistakes included turnovers, bad shots, and rush shots. All must be avoided if they're to accomplish their goal.
Ingram right side. And the Pelicans miss again.
I mean, he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch. But right now, he's hurting the team.
Out left to the wing. Here's Murphy. A rebound by the Timberwolves. MP with it. He's got 6. He gets that one. 8 points for MP.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
And Marshall kicks to Murphy. Ingram outside. Pass to Graham. From the arc. Kept alive. Marshall gets the bucket.
Salvage the possession. He's a terrific offensive rebounder.
McLaughlin, the pass to MP. Second shot opportunity.
The long reach of Rudy Gobert really comes in handy when he's patrolling the offensive glass.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And we'll be right back after this. Here for the Timberwolves.
At the line for New Orleans.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for New Orleans.
For me, they're turning defense into offense, creating opportunities by taking the ball away. Great effort.
And also, how about the way they decimated the opposition on the offensive glass, getting an impressive number of second chance points.
They got Ingram. He's out there with McCollum. And it's Marshall in at the small forward position. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Noel passes to MP. That one drops for him. And that's 10 points for MP.
Given the size disadvantage, you have to have a lot of confidence to take that shot.
And also a lot of skill. This is exactly the type of thing you practice for over and over again.
And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him. 1:29 left to play in the first half. Near the three-point line, it's Ingram.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Smitty taking a look at Brandon Ingram. He is a very difficult matchup.
He is, Kevin. He scores in bunches, works well as a facilitator, and is capable of serving as a lead ball handler. Plus, with his length and skill set, he can play 1 through 4.
Lets it go from 11. Here's Hernan Gomez. Gobert with the block.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
MP's shot is good.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Ingram outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got 3 assists tonight.
Continuing to extend his range, Brandon Ingram shows tremendous confidence now, shooting from any spot on the floor.
Anderson right side. Back to MP. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It goes on Brandon Ingram.
You know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Zion Williamson's checked in for Hernan Gomez.
2 shots.
Minnesota also with the sub. Jordan McLaughlin's checked in for Noel.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
McCollum deciding where to go with it. 11 seconds left in the first half. Clock at 6. The pass to Ingram. Here's Marshall. Good D by Anderson. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. The Timberwolves on top, up 3. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
It's a part of his game that he can always tap into. There's an art to it, and he is painting the canvas tonight.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert.
Number 29.
And it's MP in at the 3 spot. You know, Greg, you played on some gritty teams, and we hear that expression, getting punched in the mouth, and it's not usually literal. But what's that look like on the floor? What's it feel like on the court?
Kevin, you're just out hustling and out muscling the team. At times you'll see it. They kind of checked out mentally, and I'll tell you what, it is one of the best feelings in sport.
Jones, no luck. Minnesota leading by 4. And a deep 3 from MP. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, D.A.?
Thank you, Kevin. Last season, we know the Pelicans made that trade to bring in C.J. McCollum. He says, I think it's a match made in heaven. I'm happy to be here. The cool part is that I haven't had to make any real adjustments. The way I play.
Minnesota making some changes. Anderson, he's checked in for Towns. MP comes in for Taurean Prince. And Jordan McLaughlin subbed in for Russell. MP dishes to Edwards. MP fires from way outside. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. There's 42 seconds left to play in the third. And here is Ingram. He's got 15. Pass to Williamson. Over Anderson. At the tip. It's good on the putback. I think Gomez has got the lead up to 8 now for New Orleans.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the Timberwolves.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? And here's MP for 3. Pelicans pull it in. Ingram's got 4 rebounds in this game. Anderson finds MP. Makes it off the glass.
29.
MP's got 23 points.
Terrific steal to start the break. The eye-hand coordination, the long arms. Anderson is tricky.
Steps back and fires. Again, the Pelicans score.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
The Timberwolves. 56.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Timberwolves trail by 8. We've got Hernan Gomez. Cullum is out there with Brandon Ingram. Then there's Williamson. And it's Marshall in at the 3 slot. So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
Hasn't been able to dial it in from distance. He has just the 1 3, and that was in the first half.
Took him no time at all on that one. MP's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Timberwolves. And so Marshall will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Ingram kicks to McCullough. Wide open look. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Edwards passes to MP. It's good. MP's got 5 points now this quarter.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Ingram outside. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Williamson against Towns. 6 to shoot. Offensive rebound. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Clearly a foul.
First team foul.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
They have thrown themselves on the offensive glass, and because of their hustle, they are being rewarded with second chance points.
So we see the Pelicans taking the W here. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor. Completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester. And that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.
Mami, yo quiero ganarme un Grammy, tener millones como Sammy, o sea lo mío tener una casa en Miami.
Stay focused on your workout. Someone needs to change their socks. Do you smell that?
Let's get going. We lost one game, not the end of the world. We just need to get back to work and clean up a few things. Let's get back at it. We're gonna work on putting the ball in the basket today. After all, that's the primary objective of this game. All right, let's go.
Get your mind right. That's
Hey, what's up?
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do. Let's get it started, man. Let's get it started. Now we're rolling. What's the roll? Keep beating you. Watch. Switch. Just like that. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Hey, he giving me that. Watch the screen. Keep it going. Watch the pick.
And tonight, we're looking at two teams who make their living beyond the arc, Grant.
Yeah, they love to shoot the three-point shot, and they do it effectively. And, of course, that means these two...
He's checked in for Prince. So for Minnesota right now, Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. D'Angelo Russell is out there with MP, and it's Edwards in at the small forward position.
Just an assertive shot from the arc. Owens successfully hunting down a big scoring opportunity.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
To the paint. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Smart play by Giannis. Moving the ball with a purpose leads to a great look.
Outside Russell. Pass to MP. Towns with the ball. Antetokounmpo covering. 5 to shoot. The three from Russell. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
80% from the field to start, playing with a ton of confidence.
Here's Owens. The 11-footer. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert.
Even on the years he's not winning Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert finds a way to finish in the top 3. This is one of the most consistent elite defenders in the game.
And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
Pass to Owens. Now here's Middleton. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And he lobs it up top. And it's Middleton finishing it off.
Anyone who calls Middleton a finesse player needs to rewind that play a few times.
Endorsed with Gobert, it still feels like he doesn't get the credit he deserves.
And BA, at this point, I find that inexcusable. You just watch the game and understand the metrics to see the massive impact that Rudy Gobert has on winning. It is not only on the defensive end either.
Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle. You know, for this Bucks team, they together as well as any team we've seen recently.
Yeah, this team has a bunch of players who complement each other very well. They've got so many different ways that they can play on the floor. That's what makes them so successful. Well, that and Giannis.
And he makes a first. And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Reed's checked in for Gobert. Anderson comes in for Karl Anthony Towns. McDaniels is checked in for Edwards. And it's McLaughlin in for Russell.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball call.
And Milwaukee has possession. The Bucks have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. The 15-footer. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the 3. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Minnesota foul.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Minnesota?
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Noel's checked in. Some changes. Lopez, he's checked in for Ibaka. Chris Middleton comes in for Antetokounmpo. And Owens is subbed in for Allen. On the court for Minnesota. At the forward spots, it's Edwards and Towns. MP is out there with D'Angelo Russell. And it's Gobert in at the 5.
If Karl Anthony Towns carves space and is in the painted area, it's going to go in the basket. He's that good.
Carter finds Lopez. Here's Beauchamp. Back to Lopez. 5 on the clock. Out to the wing. And here's Owens outside. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Minnesota has gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. MP's got 11 points.
And this has been the story for them so far. They've been lights out from range, particularly in this quarter.
Here's Owens, covered by MP. Now Lopez, a key piece to their offense, putting up 12 points a game. Shot clock at 3. Owens, that's good.
Boy, tough shot by Shep Owens. This guy relishes contact.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, down big, you got to find a way to generate easy offense. Getting into the paint is step 1.
And the basket by MP.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spaces.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team, productive and efficient.
Pass to Middleton.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 5 rebounds in the game.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight. Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Here's Owens. Good D by Gobert.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
That boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively.
And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Hill, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Milwaukee has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. They double him with MP. Outside, Hill. Offline with a 3. Minnesota with the ball. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run. And the basket by MP.
Their system is running smoothly, and the gap on the scoreboard is widening.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
Here's Owens. 9 points in the game. And the Bucks miss again.
And one of the reasons they're down right now is because they've fallen in love with the jump shot.
Here's MP. And Minnesota again with a bucket.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Timeout called. Milwaukee.
And no doubt, coach wants them to improve their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Anderson comes in for Towns. Prince is checked in for Anthony Edwards. And it's Noel in for Russell.
Such a reliable threat from range. You think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
MP shot is off. Milwaukee has gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second. The shot by Hampton, no good.
He's missed everything he's taken in this quarter, and it's making it very difficult for them to come back.
MP. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul.
And he just powered through contact trying to complete the play.
Free throw good, MP.
Number 29. At the line for 2.
And both free throws good for MP. 15 seconds left in the half. Anderson against Antetokounmpo. Shoots over Anderson. Out of bounds. It'll be Timberwolves ball.
Minnesota ball.
And here's MP from outside. Sinks it from distance. MP's got 26 points. And so it's Minnesota in total control. Up by 29 going into the break. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. Back to the game after this break. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And pick and rolls never more prevalent in the league than they are right now. And there's always someone the defense has to leave open in those scenarios, Grant.
Yeah, you know, it's amazing. It's such a simple play, but it's so difficult to defend, especially with the shooting that we now see in the NBA and the great spacing on the floor. It's a play, as you said, every team uses and executes well in their offensive attack.
At forward, it's the talented Giannis and Middleton. R.J. Hampton out there with Owens. And it's Lopez in at the center spot. And that's the group for Mike Budenholzer as we begin the second half. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Well, Giannis Antetokounmpo has won MVPs, Defensive Player of the Year, and a championship. But he says, quote, I am not satisfied. As the leader of this team, that's the tone I set. I don't care about trophies. I care about getting better, and that's what I've done my entire career. Brian, he stays focused.
Nose to the grindstone, Allie. Thanks for that. Middleton passes to Lopez. Stolen by Middleton. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
A proven champion. Middleton is someone any team would love to have.
Substitution on the court.
Tries a three off the inbound. MP shot is off. Milwaukee with the ball. They're on a 14-4 run. Pass to Owens. And here is Antetokounmpo. And there's a 3-second violation.
You have to limit mistakes. They're so tough to overcome.
These are the kinds of plays that can be game changers, that can make you hang your head.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
What a great shooting performance. His percentage is outstanding.
Antetokounmpo against Reed, and it's a defensive 3-second violation. And so he hits the technical free throw.
They're doing some good work at the line this half.
Pass to Owens. Soft touch off the glass. Owens has gotten 4 this quarter.
Shep Owens, too good an athlete not to be disciplined and box him out. Great job getting that second chance opportunity.
And so it's Minnesota with plenty of breathing room. 23 points to end the quarter. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
The Bucks making a change here. Middleton's checked in. This game has belonged to Shep so far, especially getting it done from the interior.
And where is the resistance from MP? He's got to find a way to throw Shep off his rhythm.
Setting the floor for the Timberwolves. Naz Reid out there with Kyle Anderson. Then it's MP. Then there's Austin Rivers. And it's Forbes in at the 3. A deep 3 from MP. That one is off. Milwaukee goes the other way with it. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Middleton up top. Oh, and Reed with a block. And he recovers it. Inside, here's MP. Puts the move on. And he takes it up and lays it in.
And they knew it wasn't going to be easy to win on the road, but they've controlled the pace on this one.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. So long, everybody.
Who do you guys think is going to win it all?
Honestly, after hearing Blake's lineup, I kind of think Tim Duncan Alonzo Mourning will be a problem, especially defensively. So I think Blake.
Nice. Well, if I had to pick one team, I think I would go Danny, just because of the way he built around Shaq. There's a lot of shooting around Shaq, and he'll be able to kick it out anytime he's double teamed.
I like the youth movement I'm running in Golden State, but if it's not going to be the Warriors, I do like what Danny has built around with Shaq. And Shaq's going to be out to prove something, trying to win championships without Kobe.
Now we're on to the playoffs, and congratulations to Rodney, who has the MVP of this season. It is KG. Congratulations to the Knicks, and it looks like all 5 teams have made it to the playoffs. So let's run it through the playoffs and see who takes it.
Blake did it.
Oh, Blake.
Blake won the title.
Blake won.
Wow. And Danny beat Chris in the Western Conference Finals, Kings-Lakers.
They changed history. They did it.
Congratulations, Blake.
Feels great. I just want to give props to Rodney for knowing who the best team was right off the bat. Yeah, you can't ever question the heart of a champion, Tim Duncan. I've always been a huge Tim Duncan. Always been my favorite player.
Who would have thought from the first pick, I'm not really into this guy, to champion? Yeah, right?
And Danny, the runner-up, how does it feel to beat the Lakers?
I'm not sure if Blake gaslit me or what, but he really inflated my sense of appreciation for him, and maybe my team let down their guard a little. No. Blake drafted a great team. I'm glad that at least I could eliminate the Lakers in the Western Conference Finals and finally go to bed not being a crying child watching that Kings-Lakers series go down. So I feel good, and hats off to you. Congratulations, Blake. Well done.
And I'll just say congratulations to you, Blake, because that was one heck of a team. I liked what you drafted. And Danny, just for you, I'm going to send you a copy of Game 4 2002 Western Conference Finals, just for...
And I'm going to send you a copy of this segment.
And Greg, it must add a little extra motivation for both these teams to end the year on this New Year's Eve on a winning up. Substitution for Minnesota. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Gobert. And MP subbed in for Taurean Prince. Then for the Pistons, Marvin Bagley's checked in for Stewart. Diallo comes in for Bogdanovich. And Hayes subbed in for Cade Cunningham. On the court for the Pistons, we've got Durant. Diallo out there with Marvin Bagley. Then it's Ivy. And it's Hayes in at the point. Passes it to Ivy. And here's Hayes. Pass to Ivy. Five to shoot. The feed to Bagley. He slams it down right on top of Karl-Anthony Towns.
And smart pick and roll play by Ivy. He saw a chance to open things up for a teammate and took it.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam game.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep. And now in the final year of his contract, D'Angelo Russell trying to get back to that all-star level and the promise that got him that last 4-year deal.
Diallo with it, now guarded by Towns. And after a lackluster performance in last year's playoff, Russell has some making up to do.
And the efficiency has been a problem. If you're a player whose primary value is at the offensive end, you can't just be a volume scorer.
That free throw good from Diallo. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Vanderbilt's checked in for Towns. McDaniels comes in for Edwards. And it's Noel in for Russell. And a switcher also for Detroit. Noel's checked in. Diallo hits them both. And Greg, beyond the lottery picks, this Pistons team has a lot of young players looking to make a name for themselves.
Second-round picks are guys let go by their first team. There's an underdog quality to the roster. Guys hungry to prove they belong.
The shot's good from Hayes.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
To the middle. And Noel gets it to go on the assist by Hayes.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on it, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively. Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
That's to Diallo. A 3-ball. Reed with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 11. And here's MP for 3. And another 3 for Minnesota.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
Now here's Hayes. Not a lot of room. 23 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Ivy. The shot from the low post is good. Ivy's got 6.
Nice start as he's knocked down 3 of his first 4 and has hit the ground at high speed.
The 3 from MP. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
There's the 3. Buries the long-range jumper. 15 points in the game.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if he's stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Detroit shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line.
And, you know, you don't have to tell them what their free throw numbers are. I mean, they're well aware of it, believe me.
And so is Detroit in the drop.
39. Fans, your Timberwolves Houston team.
And we're getting back to the action in our New Year's Eve broadcast. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
You know, I also like the fact they've been really aggressive in attacking from behind the arc. They could do a lot of damage from there tonight.
Taurean Prince is out there with Rudy Gay. Then it's MP. And there's D'Angelo Russell. And it's Towns in its center. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And a wide open look for Cunningham. Ekbal. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
Timberwolves trail by 6. MP outside. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Diallo against MP. With the floater. Knocked loose. During the pass to Diallo. And they have their chances. 2 offensive rebounds. But they still come up empty. And a deep 3 from MP. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And Duren slams it in.
That's just good fundamentals from Cunningham. When a guy is that open, you got to get it to him.
Yep, it goes. And the Piston lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from MP.
Boy, he's playing out of his head, nailing everything. And the defense is scrambling to try to stop him right now, and so far, no go.
And the foul called on MP. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second foul.
close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime.
58, the Pistons, 63.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down. He's checked in for Edwards. In decades past, teams that led the league in threes, if they shot that same rate now, would rank Greg dead last in the NBA. So with that thought, which teams of yesteryear probably should have shot more threes?
And that's a good one. Kevin, I think you got to look back to the Run TMC Warriors, right? How about the Larry Bird Celtics? Man, they could knock down the triple.
On the court for the Pistons, the backcourt guards are Cunningham and Ivey. Isaiah Stewart out there with Duren. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3 spot. The shot by Ivey, no good. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. It's a 3-point game. And there's the bucket from MP.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And with Ivey, he gives you the physical traits you want at guard. Strong, athletic, lots of upside.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Reed's checked in. Diallo, he's checked in for the Pistons.
And he's been rock solid at the free throw line tonight. A little bit of an unexpected bonus for them. It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Eyes a 3. Rebound, Minnesota. And Ivey especially effective in the open floor.
Outstanding burst and speed. Plays with a high motor, and he's always in attack mode.
Bogdanovich looking around. There's the lob to the hoop. Reed with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will return possession. Vanderbilt's checked in for the Timberwolves. Detroit also making some changes. Noel's checked in for Duren. And it's Marvin Bagley in for Isaiah Stewart. And the pass to Bogdanovich. And it's Bagley at the elbow. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. And the Pistons lead by 1. MP outside. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Great D that time from Bagley. Picked away. And here we go. MP heading to the hoop. And MP throws it down.
And the defense to start that play was terrific. I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
Oh, offensive interference. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
Quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
For Minnesota, they've gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far. Just above 50%.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Outside, Bagley. Sinks the triple. Bagley's got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, the rhythm, the timing, an encouraging sign seeing Bagley knock it down there off the catch.
The Pistons have gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. Bogdanovich passes it to Diallo. Shoots the 3. And they get it back. Now, here's Ivey. Guarded by Reed. Here's Diallo. Offensive rebound. And Bagley able to finish.
How about the persistence on the backboard? Love how hard Bagley works on the offensive glass. Wants to outwork everybody. What an exhibition he's putting on today. This is about as hot as you can get.
The Pistons leading. Here's Ivy. From the top of the key, he buries it. Ivy's got 19 points.
And this young guy, Ivy, is doing anything he wants right now, dominating in effortless fashion.
Now Noel shoots over Reed. Missed. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game.
80, the Pistons, 83.
And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up.
And here's Bogdanovich for three. Not going to go that time. And so it's the Timberwolves who come on top here. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave him that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.
I see you out there doing work. What's the weather like outside? I feel like I've been stuck in here forever. Hey, when's the last time you went to the zoo? Thinking of going this weekend. Another day, another drill. That's how we get it done. This is where things count, right here.
these teams feature great front courts, Brent. A little throwback to the old days of the NBA when big men ruled.
Well, the game has become so perimeter-oriented. These guys have a lot of skill, and they're going to be able to operate inside a phone booth, and we'll see if these big guys can find a way to dominate uniquely in the way that they bring their offensive prowess.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Denver Nuggets. Murray and Caldwell Pope are the backcourt pairing. Gordon is the 4 with the Joker in the middle, and it's Brown in at the 3. Yeah, what a month it was for MP. He was named Rookie of the Month recently. Easy to see why.
MP showed exactly how dangerous he can be on the floor all month long. Incredible numbers from the rookie. He earned the honors.
Murray passes to Brown. Here's Caldwell Pope. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. Outside Murray. Just 5 on the clock. From deep three-point range. Checked in for Minnesota. MP comes in for Prince. Michael Porter, he's checked in for Denver. Highland comes in for Murray. Minnesota in the lead. From deep, MP. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Here's Caldwell Pope, covered by MP.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing. And guys, over the last several years, Denver's been top 10 in offensive rating. Now, they played a slower pace, but made the most of their possessions.
Some changes for Minnesota. Vanderbilt's checked in for Towns. McDaniels comes in for Anthony Edwards. And it's Noel in for Russell. Najee, he's checked in for Denver. Green comes in for Gordon.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Boy, this Denver team, great offensively over the last couple of seasons. How so?
Well, BA, they execute in the half courts. That's pretty simple. I mean, so difficult to do against NBA defenses. Now, normally they have multiple ball handlers on the floor, guys who can make quick decisions.
Kicks it out to MP. From 12 feet, and another basket from Minnesota.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Down low. Here's Najee. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, BA.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. And the basket by MP.
Outstanding long-range shooting here early. They already have hit multiple shots from downtown.
Here's Highland. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Launches a 3. The shot by Najee, no good. Minnesota has gone 4 of 5 from distance here in the first quarter. From deep, MP. And another 3 from Minnesota.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Here's Caldwell Pope, covered by MP. Porter's shot is off.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Good.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Outside Porter. To halt the run. Misses at the rim.
You're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
And so it's Minnesota looking in total control.
32, the Nuggets, 15. Ready to move here.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. MP is out there with D'Angelo Russell, and it's Edwards in at the small forward position. So that's the Timberwolves 5. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Nikola Jokic again has won the league MVP, but he's not one to beat his own chest. He said, quote, I never think about it. I didn't come here to be the MVP of the league. I always think that somebody's better than me, and I want to compete to beat them. Just by that mentality alone, I'm the underdog every time. Brian?
Well, it's working for him, Allie. Thanks. MP shot is good.
You can tell right now the teammates are scanning the floor to find him and feed him. Why not? He's on it right now.
Now here's Smith. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Outside, Brown. Just 5 to shoot. Into the lane. Over Gobert. Brown can't hit.
Well, it's a make or miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
MP no good.
He may not be the strongest inside presence in the league, but still, he's got to convert from there.
And Aaron Gordon, Grant, growing up in the heart of Silicon Valley, San Jose.
Yeah, Aaron, using that to his advantage, involved with some apps. And we've seen a lot of players getting into the tech world. Great to see guys like Gordon branching out into business.
Murray with it. Now guarded by MP. Gordon, the pass to Jokic. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
And that jumper from Jokic in the mid-range, he's so set in there, and it looks awkward, but the results are good.
Outside Edwards. Here's MP. They get it back. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass, getting it done.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
Pass to Murray. All alone. Towns with a rebound.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range. They're much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
Stolen by MP. It goes. He's 10 for 13. So much confidence.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
Smith outside. Pass to Gordon. Out left to the wing. From 20 feet. Oh, MP with a block. Gordon with a steal.
2 minutes remaining.
Back come the Nuggets on the run for the finish. And it's Murray finishing it off.
And some good anticipation there. Murray quickly out, leaking in transition and filling the lane.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
Oh, and trailing by double digits. Who can you count on to continue to battle? He's answering in the affirmative.
Now a timeout called by Denver. And Brent, for those star-laden teams, this has to be a difficult time of year to stay completely focused.
Well, those teams have a bigger goal in mind, VA, all the time. And there is no doubt. They always think health first, getting proper rest, and making sure they're playing their best basketball come playoff time.
Some changes for Minnesota. Dominating first half of play, and so far it hasn't been close. The team.
That's the end of the first half with the score. Your Minnesota Timberwolves 57, the Nuggets 37.
After a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. On the court for the Nuggets, Gordon is the 4 with the Joker in the middle. Murray and Caldwell Pope are the backcourt pairing, and it's Brown in at the 3 spot. Russell, that's good.
Well, the team gets Russell set up beautifully that time. Totally poised, and no hesitation on that, too.
Outside Murray. And here's Brown for 3. Pure from 3-point range. Brown's got 5 points.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the 3-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the
Some changes for Minnesota. McDaniels is checked in for Prince, and MP is subbed in for Russell.
Shooting 1.
The Nuggets have got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Here's Murray. He's off on that one. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Earlier they held a 23-point lead. To the inside. Here's MP. Caldwell Pope pulls it in. Denver has gotten all 3 from downtown so far in the second half. McDaniels against Brown. Outside Murray.
Timberwolves foul.
A different look for Denver. Michael Porter, he's checked in for Brown, and it's Highland in for Caldwell Pope.
Michael Porter Jr. Deshaun Highland.
Here's Highland, defended by Gobert.
A rangy defender with great defensive timing. I mean, why do you think they call Gobert the Stifle Tower?
Vanderbilt's checked in for Rudy Gobert. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. 4 on the clock. It's good.
Aaron Gordon's athleticism can show up in other areas. That time track down the offensive board.
Minnesota's gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Here's MP, and you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Some changes for Minnesota. Reed comes in for Karl Anthony Towns, and Gaze subbed in for McDaniels. Najee, he's checked in for Denver. Green comes in for Gordon. Pass to Highland, and here is Green, guarded by Vanderbilt. Here's Highland. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Naz Reid.
Yeah, everybody knows that Bones nickname is going to stick for quite a while, but don't let it fool you. This guy is not afraid to take it inside and challenge bigger defenders.
Brown, he's checked in for the Nuggets. MP outside. No good from outside.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And with Highland, the fearlessness he brings, it's what makes the fans love him, Brent.
Yeah, B.A., I like the Bones nickname, by the way, but this energy, it's infectious, and that's what Bones brings to the game. And when he gets hot, this guy tends to stay hot for a long time.
At the line for your Timberwolves.
Free throw good. MP. Russell's checked in for the Timberwolves. And both free throws good for MP.
And they've been so much more aggressive drawing the whistle here in the second half.
Pass to Brown. Here's Highland. Murray from outside. Edwards pulls it in. Edwards has got 4 rebounds in the game. And MP gets it to go on the assist from Edwards. MP's got 35 in the game. Outside, Brown. Pass to Porter. Now here's Murray. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc. And the results have been outstanding.
Well, looking at the stat sheet, I could just see here tonight sharing the basketball. The stat that comes up most is assists. So sometimes you have to look for your teammate. That makes things happen. They've done it.
Back to MP. Russell to pass to MP. Outside Edwards. Shot clock at 5. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Edwards has got 4 points in the quarter.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Brown. Here's Highland. Here's Porter. And another miss by Denver.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
And And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Second personal foul. Team is in the penalty.
First one falls for him.
It felt like he was a little hesitant in the first half, but really he's amping himself up here and battering around to get himself to the free throw line.
And both free throws good for MP. 12 seconds left in the third quarter. Murray passes to Jokic. They kick it out to Murray. Plenty of room to knock down that one. Murray's got 9 points here in the second half.
Kind of amazing because Jokic has that passing ability and what it's done in terms of how the coaches run their offense around what he can do.
At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one.
58.
All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Just a selfless decision from your two-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays. So valuable.
And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that'll do it, folks. So alongside Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, and our entire 2K crew, I'm Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching. We'll see you later.
buckets!
Hey, what you working on? I see you want to work on finishing at the hoop. Let's get started. Come on.
All right, everyone, bring it in. Great game last night. One of the best I've been a part of. Let's keep that focus and energy going in today's practice. Aim to be great. We have got to find a way to create more scoring opportunities in transition. All right, let's work on moving the ball quickly in transition.
for sleep.
Nah, we good. Let's ball. Hey, right here.
Y'all ready to lose?
Go over it.
Good ball, Betty. Don't let him get it.
Let's do this.
Now that we're done, get out there and put up some shots.
Now, I can't wait to get those wins when we actually jump on the sticks. Make sure to check back here throughout our My League season. We'll provide updates. I just love drafting in this mode. It's so crazy.
Yeah, and have you done a My NBA Eras draft? Share your starting 5 over social media using the hashtag 2KTVEras.
Yeah, get on that. And then get on our social media. We're at NBA2K_2KTV.
Until then, enjoy the game and make that starting 5.
This point of the season, Greg, right in the heart of the schedule, what are the biggest challenges for a player?
Kevin, sometimes it's just about knowing what city you're in.
And he really played well against Denver. The Timberwolves making a switch here. MP's checked in. On the court right now for the Trailblazers, we've got Josh Hart. Sharp out there with Payton. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic, and it's Watford in at the 4 slot. Now the pass to Hart from deep. Minnesota with the rebound, fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
Yeah, and that one, their rebounding was the difference. Disparity between the two teams.
And you know this, what you do on the backboard may not completely win or lose a game, but it can tip the scale in one team's favor.
Now here's Sharp. He's guarded by Russell. The shot by Watford, no good.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
The Timberwolves have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
At the line for your Timberwolves.
First one falls for him.
And you look at the young talent the Blazers have, a nice young core group that can grow. Simons, the big name from that crew.
Simons, he's checked in for Gary Payton. And Simons and Little Greg, a pair of names Portland fans are definitely excited about.
And they've shown that they can be valuable players. They got a lot younger with the trades they made last year. Now they have to have that youth develop.
Portland shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And all the talent in the world. That's what made Sharp the 7th overall pick in a fairly deep draft.
Timberwolves have gone 2 of 6 in the field. Here's Russell. Buries it from about 10 feet away.
I'm not sure if he was trying to show off or what, but when you're that open, you got to go straight to the basket. The fadeaway was clearly a bad choice.
Now, here's Sharp. He's tightly guarded. Hart finds Nurkic. At the Hart. 6 on the shot clock. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. MP from deep three-point land. Here's Edwards. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And Kevin, little plays like that one will help them manage this lead heading into the half. How about the determination? No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Nice ball movement by Minnesota. MP, no good. And Simons has got the ball here for the Trailblazers. They trail by 9 points. And it's Sharp missing.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Russell passes to Gobert. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
And the first time out of the game called here for the Trailblazers. Last time they met was in Portland this season.
They just got overwhelmed. We knew that game was going to be a tough one for them, and we were right.
Ugly, ugly display. I thought they'd be more competitive, but I was wrong.
Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Reed, he's checked in for Gobert. Vanderbilt comes in for Karl Anthony Towns. McDaniels, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Noel in for D'Angelo Russell. Back to Grant. 1:09 left to play in the first quarter. Good work there as it goes.
Very high percentage look for Grant. Those kinds of plays just get you in rhythm and keep you there.
Kicks to McDaniels. To the paint. He's looking for MP and finds him. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Here's Eubanks. And they pick up 2.
Nice vision from the youngster, Sharp, that time.
And here are the Timberwolves. They're on a 14-5 run here. MP outside. A three-pointer off the mark.
I don't know how many misses that is in a row, but I know it's ugly.
Here's Sharp. He's coming off a 19-point game against Detroit. Pass to Eubanks. Shot clock at 5. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Personal foul.
He was able to simply lay it in over the top of the smaller man.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. 12 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And a deep 3 from MP. Passes to Noel. MP, that's for 2. And the jumper is good. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Timberwolves ahead, leading by 6.
The Trailblazers, 12. And please give a big round of applause for the Bucks.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Timberwolves, what do you guys think?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yes, you know this, GA. Back in our day,
Substitution.
A new lineup for Minnesota. Timberwolves leading by 8. Unloads from 13. Here's Vanderbilt. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
Super work on the boards. They really want to put their foot down on them now.
Yeah, and once you've got him on the ropes, Greg, just keep swinging away.
you know why? Because this defense is reeling. They had to stop there but couldn't secure the rebound. They're still looking for answers.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, the Blazers missed the playoffs last season for the first time in almost a decade. Coach Phillips says, it's been a lot here so far, but I just know that I'm built for this. This is what I do, and it gives me the opportunity to stand up as a man to show that I can lead. I'm ready for it. Kevin?
I think he is. And he's embracing the challenge, which is fun to watch. David, thanks. That one goes. Count it. Simons has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Forget the contact. Simons makes it anyway.
That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
There's 49 seconds left in the first half of the game. Latrey, count that one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Sharp.
And nice work on the perimeter. Defenses must respect Sharp's range. That's the second long-range bomb in the quarter after a slow first period. He is on a roll.
30 seconds left now here in the second. Wide open. And Portland again with the bucket.
Great at creating shots. Sharp did it there with that catch and shoot.
The three from MP. And another three for Minnesota.
Yet another three. Once we hit the second quarter, it just seems as if those threes just started to fall like raindrops.
And it's Simons missing. The steal. And so that brings the first half to a close. Minnesota on top.
46. The Trailblazers, 32.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. MP's really making a difference here.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
He's been vital to spacing the floor for them. Makes everything else you want to do easier to accomplish.
Here's who Chauncey Billups will start the second half with. They've got Payton. He's out there with Sharp. Hart is out there with Nurkic. And it's Watford in the power forward. And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And you can just sense his determination, trying to do everything he can to keep this game within reach.
Great Father Time is undefeated, and every player has to make the decision when it's time to retire. How big a factor was age? Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Some changes for Minnesota. Reed comes in for Gobert. And MP subbed in for D'Angelo Russell. Portland also making some changes. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. And Winslow subbed in for Hart. That's good from Payton. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Here's MP going inside. Yep, it counts. MP's got 17 now.
Finally, now 1 for 5 here in the third. We'll see if that boosts their confidence.
Outside, Payton. Now, here's Sharp. Guarded by Prince. Three-pointer. The shot by Watford, no good. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Timberwolves. And led by as many as 14 points. Here's MP. Great D that time from Payton.
It's amazing. All night he's been out of sync on the offensive end, yet they continue to lead.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the court.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. They get it again. Reed. Boom, he jams it straight down.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all.
At the line for the Trailblazers, Jerry Payton II, taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And every year it seems like outcomes in the playoffs can hinge on health. Steve, it's part of the game, as you well know.
It is, Kevin, and we hate it because obviously health can change the direction of a series or a team. But the one thing teams are doing a better job is they are lengthening and going deeper into their bench.
And both free throws good for Peyton.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Timberwolves leading by 8. On the wing, MP. Defended by Peyton. The 3 from MP. Buries it from three-point range. MP's got 20.
Continuing from where he left off. First three-pointer of this half, 4th of the game.
Simons, the pass to Grant. Outside, Peyton. And he banks in the layup. Peyton's got 8 here in the quarter.
A jack of all trades, Jeremy Grant also has a strong feel for when his guys are uncovered.
You know, Greg Anthony, people talk about Jeremy Grant as a scorer, but what about his passing?
Significantly better moving the ball along. He's leaving no stone unturned as he looks to maximize his abilities.
And it's good for 2.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
59 seconds left here in the third quarter. MP with it. He's picked up by Little. Here's MP. Another shot. And Vanderbilt finishes it off. And the Timberwolves lead by 9.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Edwards against Peyton. Back to Grant. Shot clock at 6. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Traps in the tray. Simons has got 8 points.
Showing the quickness. Nice catch and shoot by Anthony.
Edwards dishes to MP. Now here's Vanderbilt. Guarded closely. Back to MP. Reed finds MP. Pass to McDaniels. Fires the 3. Good on the triple. McDaniels got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. A good size advantage, and they'll look to increase it. We come back. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice.
And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. They poured it on tonight, a dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home, no doubt helps. And the execution was flawless.
And that about wraps it up. For Steve Smith, Craig Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. We'll see.
It's a major move right here, baby. You gotta get with it to get lost. You understand?
Yeah. This young Lord reporting live from Atlanta, Georgia. Decatur, where it's great. And I want all my ladies to report to the dance floor immediately. We gon' golden glide this one, y'all. Big Reese.
Yeah. Right off the back, man, the boy got dollars. So women frequent like flight mileage. It ain't no secret. I might holler, but I ain't gon' sweat you, baby. I'ma let you catch up with your gang. Run faster, don't let them lose you, cause I ain't gon' bless you. Unless you feel a little desperate. Send a text message, girl.
Stop. Wait a minute. The way you move that girl, you done got my heart all in it. And I just wanna be with you tonight. Girl, please. I'm a player, yeah, it's true. But I changed the game for you. I wanna see what it do. Can I be free?